What moment made you realize how strong your mum really was?
I never thought I'd tell anyone this story, but here goes. I was 10 when I realized we were poor. Standing in line at checkout, Mom slowly putting food back, cereal, peanut butter, toothpaste. Her smile stayed on like nothing was wrong, but her eyes looked tired. That night I heard her crying in the bathroom. She ran the water to hide it, but I still heard every sound. Dad left a year before. Just vanished. No note, no money, nothing. Mom started cleaning houses 6 days a week, sometimes 7. Came home with blisters on her hands, smelling like bleach, but still asked if I needed help with homework. I always said no, so she could rest. One day at school, we had to bring a family photo for a project. I had nothing, not even one of me and Mom. We didn't own a camera. I told the teacher I forgot. She said, bring it or get a 0. I went home crying, couldn't breathe, curled under my blanket holding an old drawing I made of her when I was 5. She looked at it, then at me, didn't say anything. Next day, she borrowed her coworker's phone, wore her best blouse, did her makeup at the kitchen table with that little cracked mirror. We took a selfie arm around me, smiling like we hadn't cried the night before. I gave it to the teacher Monday. She didn't say anything. Just stapled it on the board next to the others. Years later at my college graduation, first in the family, I looked out and saw my mom in the crowd, same quiet, brave smile clapping like she was holding the whole world in her hands. She didn't get the life she signed up for, but she gave me one worth everything I still remember. Studying by candlelight when the power got cut, eating rice and beans for a week straight, wearing the same shoes until they had holes. Every time I wanted to give up, I pictured her hands red cracked, calloused from years of cleaning floors that weren't ours. I told myself I'd never let her feel that kind of tired again, not if I could help it. So I studied like my life depended on it, because it did. I skipped parties, turned down trips, worked nights tutoring other kids just to afford books, all for one goal to build a life where she'd never have to clock in again. Now I've got a business, a house with a garden she always dreamed of, and enough saved to tell her she never has to work another day unless she wants to. She cried when I handed her the keys. I told her this isn't charity. This is the return on everything you gave me.